Hi everyone, I'm Audrey. I have a fun WundaCore jump board class for you today. This can be done either standalone or coupled with another class if you want to have a little jump board into a traditional reformer class. So here we go, let's get started. You'll need your WundaCore, and I'm going to start with a red and a yellow spring for me. You can also go a red and a blue. I'm just going to stay a little lighter just so I can continue to talk to you guys as I jump. But jumping can be a little subjective. So if you want to go on the heavy side today, feel free to go a couple of heavy springs or a heavy and a medium. So I'm going to kind of go in that halfway between, but we're going to start lying on our backs with some very light footwork. So you decide what spring's right for your body, and let's go ahead and lay down. All right, I'm going to start with my WundaCore around the widest part of my calves right there, just for some warm-up footwork here. So go ahead and get that all set up. Lay down on your machine. Make sure you are intentioning outbound on that WundaCore. You'll start to feel it in your outer thighs. So we're just going to start by standing here. Little warm-up footwork. So just raise up to your toes and then down. Nothing fancy, but just kind of warming up those ankles, warming up the joints, warming up the legs. And now let's start to roll through the foot. So you're going to roll to your toes, and at the bottom, roll to your heels, pick up your toes, and then roll through. So you're kind of rolling your foot on the jump board, and this is going to mimic the way we jump. So I want you, when you jump, to think of going heel ball, toe ball, heel. So we're rolling up and rolling down, and that's what I want you to carry in your mind as we go through these jumps today. So we never want to land flat-footed on the jump board, and we never want to jump just on your toes. So keep rolling here and just kind of get that feel, get it into your muscle memory. Your calves are probably starting to talk to you already just from this WundaCore. I can already feel it also on my outer thighs here. All right, very good. And we'll bring it in. Let's take it out now. And we're gonna just hold that WundaCore wide in your hands above your chest, just to get some upper body activation here. So we're gonna just keep continuing with that little roll. And we're gonna start to do some little baby jumps here. So start to just kind of get some air off the jump board there. Start to roll into it. Now, if you're an experienced jumper, you can just go ahead and start jumping. But if anyone is new out there, I want to make sure you get the feel of this jump board. You can also kind of get used to those springs that you chose and use this time to see if you need to go up or down. All right, so once you start getting the feel of that, make sure you have a nice soft landing on your knees, and you can start to get some air. Now, if you chose a lighter spring, you'll notice that you feel a little heavier load on your abs. That's because you'll get more hang time on a lighter spring, and therefore that ab activation is a little bit more. If you chose a heavier spring, you're probably starting to feel it in your legs. So I want you to not forget about this WundaCore up here. Intention inbound, maybe even a little more on that pinky side, opens up that chest, sets the shoulders back. All right, why don't we get into it a little more here. Start jumping. Point your toes every time, almost like you're coming into a nice 100 position with your bottom half at every time. Keep going. Start to make those jumps a little bigger. Good. Keep that intention inward on the WundaCore. You're probably starting to feel it in your upper body now too. Let's go a little higher with those jumps. And now we're really getting into it. We're going to be here for about 10 more seconds. Just hang in there. All right. Let's take it down for just a second. All right, that was a good warm-up. So now you have the feel of what it's like on the board with the WundaCore. Let's get into a little bit more. I'm going to bring that WundaCore back above my head. We're going to start those jumps again, just neutral jumps. And here you can start to get fancy. So if you want to add a roll-up, you can start bringing that WundaCore, bring your fingertips out to your toes. And then we can start doing things with our legs. So let's bring one knee in and reset it. So I'm jumping off 2 feet, but bringing one knee in, kind of like single leg stretch if you know your Pilates mat work. Very good. We're gonna go 5 more seconds here. And back to those neutral jumps. Keep it going. Hold that WundaCore overhead. Just take this as a little reset. Let's jump it wide. Let's keep it neutral right now. So that means your knees and toes are still pointed up. Just take it wide. You'll start to feel it in those inner thighs. Let's add the roll up now. As you jump, roll up. Exhale out. Inhale down. Find that breath pattern. Make sure you're not arching up with your lower back. Let's just go a few more seconds here. Rest your head if you need to. And now let's start alternating those jumps. So let's go narrow. Let's go wide. Keep that going. You can add a roll up if you want. You can roll up and hold for an extra challenge. Or if you need to set your head back down, that's fine too. We're just gonna go about 10 more seconds with these jumps right here. Heart rate starting to climb. You're doing great. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Very nice. Roll it in. Catch your breath. That WundaCore really helps you set your shoulders, keeps them in a nice set spot there rather than getting all hunched up and tense at top. Make sure you have that intention inbound on the WundaCore wide in your hands. Open up the shoulders. Let's now turn the WundaCore wide between our hands. So narrow. We have it narrow between our hands. And we're going to start those jumps again. All right, here we go. Start neutral jumps, fingertips to the ceiling. So now you'll feel it a little more in your chest muscles because our hands are a little bit narrower. Let's start bringing one knee into your chest. Alternate. So I'm landing on 2 feet. You can get fancy if you want. You can run it if you want to land on 1 foot. So take some liberties here if you'd like. I'm just giving you some ideas. I'm going to go back to landing on 2 feet. And we're going to add a rotation. So again, if you know your mat work, think crisscross or like a bicycle. So I'm going to roll up, go to one side, back down, alternate here. So taking that WundaCore to the outside of my knee with that rotation. Exhale out, inhale back. You got it. Point that toe, extend the leg every time. Nice soft landing, rolling through the foot. We've got 10 more seconds. You got this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Excellent job. Catch your breath for a second. And we will roll up and switch gears. How are we feeling? Got that heart rate going? Good. Okay, I'm going to go to 1 blue or 1 medium spring here. We're going to be doing some side lying work. So again, if you need a different spring here, feel free. I'm just giving you what I think is the best idea for this. We're going to put that WundaCore wide around your calves. We're going to come side lying on the machine. I'm going to use my forearm as a pillow. You can also use a ball here or a yoga block if you want a little more support for your neck, or you can extend your arm. So again, all of those options are here. So feet are neutral on the jump board. Again, intention outbound on that WundaCore. You're already probably going to feel it in your outer thigh here. So relax the neck again. Find a good spot. Make sure your hips are stacked and knees are going forward. Let's just start taking some little jumps here. So I moved my spring down to a blue. So what that means is I'm going to have a little bit of hang time out here. My abs are going to be working a little bit harder just to hold myself out there, as well as my lower body holding that WundaCore in place. So this might be a light spring and it might seem like it's easier to jump, but quite honestly, it might feel even harder because your lower body is going to be talking to you from that, just holding that WundaCore in place and connecting to that lower abdominal region. Great job. Point your toes. Nice soft landing. We're still softly rolling through the foot on that landing. You can have your arm down here in front of you. You can hold the shoulder block. If you want to go crazy, you can have it holding up here if you want a little more balanced challenge. Good job. I'm going to bring my arm back down. You can even, if you want to add an extra layer, on the out, do a little lift with your feet. Woo! Okay, I'm feeling that. Definitely in my glute med out here and my core section. We're just gonna go 5 more seconds with that. You decide if you want to keep that lift. Great job. Here's last 3 and 2 and 1. All right, bring that in. Oh, okay. Wow, that's something else. I've got definitely out here in my glutes. I'm feeling it. Okay, hold the WundaCore there for just a second. We're actually not going to use the WundaCore for this next move. Just a little break for our lower half. You're going to grab that top strap, stack your knees, stack your hips. You probably will have to pull it in a little bit just to avoid the jump board. We're going to reach forward with our fingertips and just sweep the arm back and sweep it forward. So get a little bit of upper body going in here. Remember to have everything stay stacked. Now, depending how tall you are, you may need to pull your knees in a little bit just to avoid that jump board. So go ahead and adjust your body however you need. Very good. Sweep it back. Make sure that top shoulder is staying out of your ear. Neck is relaxed. Pull from your lat muscles. Exhale down. Inhale up. Very good. Exhale and inhale. We're going to go 3 more. And here's 2 more. Last one. We're going to hold that last one down here. Hold here. Tricep extension. So bend the elbow and press it out. I'm keeping the elbow very narrow to my body. My abs are still in. I'm not just letting them hang out there, supporting me. Make sure your pelvis is not rocking. Hips and knees are stacked. Good. Exhale, press. Little squeeze of the tricep. We've got 3 more. Doing great. Here's 2 more. And last one. Great job. Bring it down. We're going to grab up a little higher on the rope next to that knot. I like to thread my arm through here just so that strap doesn't hang down. So you choke up as much as you need. Bring your arm above your head. You're going to keep that little bend in your elbow. And you're going to keep that same arm shape and drive down toward your waist with your elbow. So lat pull. And so we're not extending the arm. We're not bending at the elbow. The action is at the shoulder. Bring that elbow to waist. Lat pull. My shoulder is out of my ear. Good job. We're going to keep it right here for 4 and 3, 2, last one. Awesome. Bring that down. All right, and you can unstrap your arm. We're going to keep that strap though. Keep it handy. I'm going to come to kneeling on my machine facing the back. I'm going to take my WundaCore now, and it's going to go on the outside of my thigh on the opposite side. So keep working the same arm that you did. I'll turn towards you so you can see. I'm just going to hold it right here where my hand lies, and you're going to have intention inbound on that WundaCore to open up the right side shoulder. So keeping it there, we're going to grab that strap. All right. You can even hook your feet in the back just for a little support there. Make sure you're not going to fall forward with this move. That's the tendency, especially if you're new to it. So single arm chest opener right here. So press in with the right hand. Shoulders are set. Press back. Little tricep action. Nice job. You're lifting. I want you to feel lifted to the ceiling. Everything zipping up your center. Chest expansion, single arm. Abs are in nice and tight. Energy inbound on that right side WundaCore, opening up your right side shoulder while your left arm is working with that strap. Feel like your crown of the head is drawing up to the ceiling. Exhale, press. Inhale back. We're going to go 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Great job. I'm going to take that WundaCore and the strap. I'm going to turn back towards you. We're going to do a rotation here. So holding it out. If you want it a little easier, you can hold it into your body. Out towards you, out away from you is a little more challenging. Oblique rotation, away. Good. Exhale, twist. Inhale back. Very nice. Exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. Make sure it's not just your arms moving, but you're moving from your waistline. Hips stay looking forward. Spin the ribs over the pelvis. Exhale, inhale back to center. Exhale, inhale. Last two. Last one. Very good. All right, we're going to post that strap. We're going to work backwards through the other side. So WundaCore comes here to your left thigh. Grabbing the right strap, set up for that single arm chest expansion. Roll the shoulders back. Lifting tall, abs are in, right side presses back. Exhale, press. Inhale, forward. Good. Make sure you have energy inbound on that WundaCore. It's opening up, setting your left side shoulder, opening up your chest. Make sure those shoulders and neck are relaxed. Great job. We're just going to go 4 more. Here's 3 and 2. Very good. Last one. Nicely done. Keep that strap. I'm going to turn away from you. So you turn to the other side of your machine. We're going to grab the WundaCore in both hands with that strap. Oblique rotation towards your jump board, holding it out in front of you. Exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. Again, leaving those hips looking forward, spinning the ribs over the pelvis. Exhale. Little energy inbound on that narrow WundaCore. It'll open up, again, your shoulders. Activate those pec muscles. Exhale, twist. Inhale back. We've got 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Great job. Set that down. All right, we're going to do that side lying series on the other side. So laying down, just put your WundaCore aside or just on the ground for a moment. We're going to stack the knees, stack the hips, come down to your headrest on your arm. All right, set yourself up and reach that arm out in front of you. Sweep it back toward your hip. Make any adjustments here with your body. Make sure your your shoulder is out of your ear, pressing downwards. Feel like you're sliding your shoulder blades down your back. Initiate this movement with your lat muscles. Exhale, press. Inhale, forward. You're doing great. We're going to get back to that jumping really soon, so get ready. Couple more. I'm going to hold the next one down there. Hold it down. Keep reaching with those fingertips. Bend the elbow for a tricep extension. Exhale, press. Inhale, forward. Keep that going. Great job. Make sure your abs are held in, holding you in place there. Stabilizing. Hips are stacked. Belly button back toward your spine. 2 more. Last one. Great job. Thread your arm through. Grab up by the knot or wherever you are comfortable for that lat pull. Bring your elbow to the ceiling. Elbow stays bent. Drive it down toward your waist. Resist it back up. So don't let the springs just spring you back forward here. Use the down and use the up. Exhale down. Inhale on the up. Very nice. We've got 3 more. Here's 2. And last one. Great job. Bring that down. Post the strap. And we're going to get back into those side lying jumps. So take your WundaCore, again, around the outsides of your calves, wide. Okay, get that in place. Go ahead and lay back down. Set your body position. Find the jump board, neutral stance with your feet. And again, remember, we're going to roll through. Point the toes, nice soft landing. Jumping here. This side might feel a little different than the other side, so just feel that out and settle in. Make sure you have that intention outbound on your WundaCore so that it's not moving around on you. If you need to readjust, just go ahead and stop and adjust. Nice soft landing, roll through the heels, all the way through to the toes. Point every time. Good job. You can add that little lift if you'd like. A little extra oblique work there. Definitely feeling this in my glutes. We're just going to be here for another 10 seconds. Good. Make sure you're breathing. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Bring that in. Remove the WundaCore. And come on up. All right. How are we doing? Okay, we're going to switch gears. We're going to do some upper body jumps now. So we're going to come kneeling on the machine. We're going to switch to one heavy spring or one red spring. Again, jumping is kind of subjective. So if you want to go a little lighter, go for that blue or medium spring. You can even do a high blue if you'd like. You decide. So, or if you get into this and you need to do a spring change, that's fine too. Okay, standing tall, I'm going to come as close as I can to the edge of my carriage here. That way we have a little range of motion leeway, and I'm going to put that WundaCore narrow between my thighs. So once it's there, I want to make sure that you're not super smashing it in. Just holding it there lightly activates that connection between your lower body and those lower abdominals, a lifting through your pelvic floor. So that's what you should be feeling, kind of a lift through your center right now. We're going to hinge forward. Keep that WundaCore right there. It should stay there just fine. And we're going to just push away, just like we did with our feet. We're going to push away on the jump board there. So feel out this heavy spring. See if you like it. You can spring it down. I think I'm going to spring mine down, actually. Let's try that blue spring. All right. So this will give you a little more hang time if you do a lighter spring. So you'll notice that I'm kind of hanging out here, which is fine because we're going to add some fancy arms in a minute. So you decide if you're on that heavy spring going for a little extra heavy upper body today, but keep that lower body engaged. You should already be feeling this probably in your thighs, in your quads, just supporting you. Got that nice hinge forward, belly in, abs are strong. Point the fingers. All right, if we want to get a little fancy, let's add a lift and an opening of the arms at the out. So press it out, bring it down. Again, if you need a spring change here, don't be shy. Just go ahead and do it. Pull the belly in. Keep that WundaCore there. You should absolutely be feeling this in your inner thighs right now, in addition to your upper body. Nice job. We have a few more seconds here. And then we will add a rotation. So now rotate out to one side and come down. Alternate and down. Very nice. I know that heart rate's getting up there. We're going to go about 20 more seconds right here. So settle in. You got this. Are you feeling it in your legs? Because I am. Almost there. Last 8 seconds. Rotate. Try to keep those hips looking forward. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And great job. Bring that down. Take a minute to catch your breath. You were doing awesome. All right. Last little bit of jumping here with our upper body. We're going to take the WundaCore wide and thread your arms through. Now I'd like you to put it a little higher. So just maybe just under your elbows, because we have to keep our hands neutral, of course, for the jump board. They can't face each other. So the reason I'm having you do this is so that you can activate those delt muscles, and you're going to start to feel this a lot in your triceps, because this is going to keep us very narrow on our jumping. So let's try it. Move to the edge of your machine again. Now you can start in a low sit here. I would move as close as possible. So hinging forward, press out. Let's just get the hang of this first. So you definitely have to have outward intention on that WundaCore to keep it in place. If it starts rattling around, readjust it, and then just know you have to send that energy outward. So I'm already starting to feel this in my triceps because that WundaCore is helping me hold my form here in place for these tricep jumps. Great job. We're just going to go 10 more seconds. I know this probably doesn't look like a lot, but it feels like a lot, doesn't it? Keep going. Very nice. Point the fingers just like you would the toes. Roll through the hands just like you would the feet. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Bring that down. How'd that feel? That's a new one for sure. Okay. We're going to end with some big jumps. So again, you decide your spring load. If you want to make this heavy, this is our last jump sequence, just so you know, so you can kind of go all out. If you want to go 2 reds for extra heavy. If you want to stay in the medium zone, a red and a blue, or a heavy and a medium, you decide. So last little jump sequence. Okay, we are going to lay back down. WundaCore is going to go, WundaCore is going to go wide in your hands again. Okay, here's the time if you want to get fancy, go fancy. So we're just going to start. Let's just start. Neutral jumps. Let's get back in the swing of things. Make sure you got a breath pattern. This is our last round of jumping. So you can get creative or you can follow me. It's up to you. Point those toes. Let's take that jump a little bigger. Very nice. All right, I'm going to add a single straight leg stretch. Again, if you know your mat work, I'm just going to take one leg up. Whew, like scissors. And land. Try to point that toe straight in the leg. Definitely feel that hamstring stretch. Big jumps. Use your power. Again, intention inbound on that WundaCore sets your shoulders, activates your pec muscles. Let's go for some big V's now. Like a big jumping jack. You decide how big you want to go. Still landing very soft. All right, how about we take it in? We're going to go a wide jump and a narrow jump. And a wide jump and a narrow jump. Okay, we're going to add on from here. Stay narrow for a minute. And let's try that single leg again. So land on one leg, run, land on one leg, run, land on one leg. Do that. Now, we're going to put those last 2 moves together, a little hopscotch. So we're going to go both feet narrow, both feet wide, right leg, left leg. Let's do that again. Narrow, wide, right leg, left leg. Let's go again. We're going to be here for a few more times. You can play with this combination if you like it or if you want to add something. Now's the time. Let's just go one more time through. Keep breathing. I know that heart rate's up. Last time, I lied. I said last time was our last time, right? Okay, let's finish. Big jumps here. Both feet. Send it out. Send it out. Do any kind of legs that you want. If you like those scissors, if you like the V's, this is your time. We've got 10 more seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Bring it down. Oh my goodness. How are we feeling? We got some cardio in today? Hope so. Okay, guess what? Good news. We get to cool down now. So leave your machine springs where they are. Put this WundaCore aside. We're just going to step into the well. You did it. Great job. Just roll those shoulders. Stand here. Let your heart rate come down just a little bit. Very good. We're going to breathe up. Inhale the arms up. Lift to the top. Take a little extension. Extend back. Roll down. Find the carriage, either on the shoulder blocks or all the way down. We're just going to take some cat-cows. So I'm going to come down to the headrest here. So round it in and then extend. Inhale. Exhale, round it in. You did a great job. Let's just bring it down. Let's go one more just at your own pace. And exhale. Good. Walk it in. Round it up. I'm going to take my left leg. Bring it in between those shoulder blocks or somewhere on the carriage. You're just going to step down into a lunge. You can hop back if you need to. Just let those hips come forward. Chest is open. And just enjoy this stretch right here. I'm going to take my right hand down to the carriage. And I'm going to take my left hand up. You're going to rotate open toward that bent knee. So my left leg is on the carriage. I am looking left. Just take a couple breaths here. On the inhale, inhale and try to get that hand back a little further. And exhale, bring it back down. Walk yourself out. Let's switch legs. My right leg comes forward. Again, find where you want to settle in and just take that stretch. Great job. Let's take that left hand down to the carriage. Open up. Find that nice stretch. Take a deep breath in. Take that right hand a little higher, a little further back. And then bring it down. Walk yourself back. Take a little down dog here on those shoulder blocks. And drop the hands to the floor. Soften the knees. Roll up. Restack. Let's come on the outside. And we'll do one more big breath up. And exhale. And you did a great job. I hope you enjoyed that jump class. I will see you next time.